Hi, this is Sharon at fitandfun.com, and I'm talking to you about these exercise videos. They're going to be sold or they're up for sale at my yard sale, but I also have a lot of video reviews that are on my website, and I'll put the link to that with this video. The first three I did, the yoga, the balance ball, and the walk away the pounds. I used all of those when I was losing weight. And the turbo gym I've never done, I will never probably ever do, because anything that's like turbo or extra or boot campy, difficult things like that, I normally can't keep up. I have to do things really slow, and in almost any kind of video that I'm going to do, I'm going to be modifying to make easier. And once you're up into the turbo-y type stuff, it's just too hard to begin with, and it's hard for me to get it down to my level. So I never did do that. Those are somebody else's videos that they gave me. But Lilia's Yoga, the first one there, there's several versions of this. This one is Fitness for Beginners. Lilius is somebody that I used to watch do yoga in the early 70s, and she was a young girl at that time, and now look at her. So first of all, obviously she's doing well, because I think she's about 70, and she obviously is extremely flexible and strong to be able to do such a thing at that age. And any of her videos, especially in the beginner series, you're going to be able to do it. A lot of times it'll start hard. Like there's one, I'm not sure this is the one, but one of the ones that she has does the that sun position thing in yoga where you greet the sun or whatever, and it's about, I don't know, 20 moves that you do, starting from standing up, you go down to the ground, and then you come back standing. And there's many versions of that sun salutation, and I personally cannot do any of them because it's just too much on my wrists and my pain and all my other stuff. So I really don't do those. But if you don't have the kind of problems I have with pain, she's definitely a good person to teach you that sun salutation, because she really does know what she's doing with yoga, and she's not pushing it. Her yoga is put to, the weaker of us and the older and the etc. She's trying to get to the lesser athletic people. The balance ball, you definitely have to read my reviews. I can't do this. Oh Lord, I fall on the ground off that ball. Like there's just, honestly, I am not to a point where I can do it. But I was able to get to a point where I could do some of it, and I finally just gave up because, mess and wanting to get rid of things and doing what you can do. And for me, the balance ball was just too much challenge that I really don't need right now. But if you like that, it's really, if you have better balance than me and better, spatial awareness, I guess, it's really good as far as flexibility and things that it does for you by leaning over the ball and the different ways they have you move. So that is something I would recommend, especially for if you're obese and losing weight. It's something you'll be able to do without hurting yourself, unless you have my problems of falling off the ball. But I think I'm probably rare. Leslie Sansone, and anything she does on Walk Away the Pounds, I think is a gift to you. You should at least try her videos. She has, if you haven't done them before, you only need like a tiny amount of floor space, like 4 feet in each direction, which is very small compared to most videos where you need to clear your room. With hers, she's having you go into like a walking position, but you're obviously not moving. Sometimes you'll walk forward a little bit, backwards a little bit, side to side a little bit, but you're really not going to need a huge place to work out, which is a benefit in some cases. Also, in my opinion, Leslie Sansone is a very encouraging and interesting person, to where you can hear her talk over and over again and you're still not annoyed with her. Whereas some of the videos that you do, it's just like, oh my gosh, turn this woman's voice off. But to me, Leslie's not annoying. Her videos, like this one you're looking at, it's 4 videos from a 1 mile, 2 mile, 3 mile, 4 mile. So you can do the 1 mile. And when I started, I would do the first 10 minutes of the 1 mile. Like, I literally could not do more. But for me to do that first 10 minutes, which was the warm-up, and the first 5 minutes of the workout, was a lot of work for me. It was effort, and it made me feel better. And after I started doing it, it only took maybe about a month to where I could do the whole video, and then pretty soon I was up to the 2 and 3 miles. I can't do them now, and I don't do them now because I really have bad hip problems from my arthritis, and I'm trying not to walk as much because whenever I do walk, I have a lot of pain. So if you don't have that problem and you still are good at walking, I highly recommend any of Leslie's videos because she really is good at what she does. So I hope if you want to look at further information, you look at my video reviews. I'll link to the bottom. Other than that, just try any one of these simple videos and see if you can get going with it. And be sure to fit in fun no matter what you're doing.